Body without speaking, the hand gesture, the expressions gives a lot. There's no need to speak sometime. You just come to know what I want to say. My expression, my eyes, my hand, anybody's gesture can give you language. 2003, I got retired from college. Happily, I left the college because I gave my knowledge, whatever I knew, I got the knowledge from my teacher. I gave that knowledge to my students.
I talk to myself in my artworks. This is the core of Sri Krishna Ahuja's artworks. An eminent printmaker, painter, photographer, and multi-faced artist. His retrospective exhibition organized in March 2018 at the Gallery of All India Fine Arts and Craft Society in New Delhi. And this interaction was recorded on 28th March. Mr. Krishna Ahuja practiced many mediums of fine art, and he used to put his creativity to make an interesting composition. His artworks always speaks what his mind instructed to his hands. Mr. Krishna Ahuja never stopped himself to learn new mediums. Even though he was a teacher, but he never stopped himself to expand his learning mind, to try sculptures, photography, printmaking, drawing, painting, and much more. Let's watch this video where he's revealing his reflection.
This show of mine is named Retrospective was a dream to me from the last few years. I was planning to show my work and I was waiting when it will happen. So finally I booked the gallery and started working with my selection of my works, how much work I am going to put in this exhibition. In fact, I was wanting to show my journey. Journey is from my college time to this, and seeing the works and showing my exhibitions. I have already shown my exhibitions in India and abroad. So, but never a body of work, which is shown here. And previously my work were shown with 35 to 40 works in one solo shows. This time I thought to give my body of work with when I started my career in College of Art, which was before, that was Delhi Polytechnic. It became College of Art. And I had my 5 years course in college. During my college, when I got selected in same college where I was studying as a teacher in 1969, and 1970, one printmaker came from America. It was collaboration with the USIS and College of Art, and Jagmohan Chopra was a teacher who was helping the printmaker Paul Lindgren to have a workshop. So I made a request to Mr. Jagmohan Chopra to participate in this workshop. Finally he agreed and he gave me one small plate to test me whether I am comfortable with the medium or not, and he found I am okay. Then he gave me a plate and I worked. This is how Paul Lindgren workshop, USIS, that is the beginning of my career as a printmaker. And after say 4 years, Carol Sommer, another printmaker who was expert in woodcut, he also had a workshop with the USIS, and I also worked with them. This is how my journey started as a printmaker. So when I became teacher in College of Art, and my professor and principal gave me classes on drawing, as they found I'm comfortable in the drawing, and I took the classes. By way of teaching was a little different because I had my teachers from Bengal, and Bengal teachers were academic background, and this is how I got the flair of their teaching, learning from them in my work. And I used to draw along with my students on my sketchbook, making a drawing from the life, and those drawings are still with me, and there are some drawing on display also for the reference, and these drawings are converted in my own way as a style, what you are going to see in my paintings. So when I got the opportunity to work with the Paul Lindgren workshop, it was not non-figurative work. I was working with the texture and forms. And after working this, I continued with the texture and form till 1995. After that, when I was not having a facility of my press, because these prints are done by through the press, and I never had the press after 95. And on zinc I worked for till 1995. In between I got a workshop, chances to attend one workshop also. There I was working on zinc plate. Otherwise I switched over to colograph. I was very comfortable to make intaglios on the mount board plate, and my painting was also in the same way because I was working with the forms and textures, and I tried to create some paintings during my exhibitions in India and abroad. And these are the two works. For example, I have only two works left of that period when I was working on the texture and the forms. Gradually I went to figurative because I have no press, so I switched over to lino cuts. Then lino and woodcut combined. From there I am still working on lino and woodcut, and these works are will be seen in the exhibition. And those, as I told you, in my working with the students using my model, this is one of the exercise when this work was model was in the class, and I made a sketch, and that sketch I put in the form of my own way. You can say it's not a drawing now, it is a composition. Here, same way here, thoughts are there. If I see something in the nature, in day-to-day life, I saw this thing, some sculpture was put in the window in the college, and I thought to relate something, running with the something, a boy is running after the wheel. So this is how my inspiration is from the nature when I worked. So there are some drawing, like this is a drawing which is upside down, and I thought if it is upside down drawing, if I put it in the same manner, it will remain as a drawing. So I thought, why not to make upside down, and I made a box. Box makes a composition. So this is how I am using my drawing in my own way to create, to give a feel of a drawing, not as a study. I had a feel of doing some sculptures because being a teacher in college, every day I was seeing students and teachers working in the different medium, like printmakers, painters, then installations, then sculptures. So I, being a teacher in College of Art, I got an opportunity to put my hand in many mediums. So this sculpture came when I was traveling and having my solo shows in Canada and America. I happened to see Krishna Reddy, the known printmaker of India, and I think internationally known, and I went to see him. There he gave me some time. I said 2 hours time he gave me, and I showed my portfolio, what I was carrying, my prints and my drawings. After seeing my drawings, when I was leaving his place, he said, you try to put your hand in the sculptures also. So it happened, he told me in 1985, but I got a chance to work on sculpture 3D in 2010. So I could produce some sculptures, and I'm working with the metal, bronze, And that is my, I like to make my work, I am happy that it complements my work, the way I am working in my drawing, in my paintings. I could create some sculptures, and I think I'll continue with this. I like the medium. As I've said, my style and my work, I always try to use the medium. Like if my painting or sculptures or lino, you will find some same images, but the medium is different. If you find some lino, and you will see a painting also in the same manner, and the sculpture is also there, and there are some drawings also. So I don't mind working with the one medium, with the different medium, with the one compositions. So this is, I enjoy the journey with the mediums. This is a sculpture, installation also, and drawing, painting, lino cut, wood cut, everything comes in that. Putting myself in a drawing since my childhood, when I was say 4th or 5th standard, I started working on these, any surface, maybe a slate or a floor on the paper. I used to draw. So that was my liking. I started liking it, and gradually I was making drawings, and my drawings were basics, no composition. Whatever I knew, I just made drawing on the paper or any surface. Seeing my interest in the drawing, my brother, who was in police, he was not in favor that I should take drawing as a serious thing, because he thought if I go serious in the drawing after when I am in the college or higher studies, I'll become a banner painter, signboard painter. And he knew the life of the signboard painter, a banner painter, that he never wanted me to have such life. But his vision was a little narrow, keeping, but something will go wrong with him. And then he realized when my father, who was the backbone, he was the person who told my brother, let him do whatever he wants to do it. So I did my school in drawing and painting. Then I joined college. And during my college, I was working, and in 1961 I took admission. These Tibetan refugees had come to Delhi. They were in 1959 or so. And when I was in Polytechnic in Kashmiri Gate, we used to see them, and our teacher got them in the college, made them to sit in front of the students, and we used to draw with their the costume, what they used to wear, long boots, long shirts, and crimson color clothes. This was their dress, and with a cap also. I think I should have some drawings in my stock, because I am carrying my journey of my college, or I can say from school. When I was in 10th standard, I did one work that is also with me, and since 1961 till today, I am storing my works in a right way, so that, and this is my treasure. This is my total treasure of my journey from 1961 till today. I do have my works in my collection. Otherwise, I don't know why I kept it. In one way, and after 2 years, second year, my teacher said to bring some works for exhibition, and I went to where I used to keep my drawings under the bed. My mother must have seen those, and she destroyed all the drawings. And when I went to get my drawing, there were no drawing under my bed, and she was very upset what I am doing in the college. But she never knew that is my learning for art. Drawing was a base, so that was not her fault. Again, I had to start. So still, I do have paintings, drawings with me, and that is my backbone of my work. In 70, when I was with them, I joined Group 8 there was a printmaker Group 8, and I participated with naturally, because I was a printmaker in the beginning, and I was seriously taken participating in exhibitions, in all India exhibitions, in IFEX, in Satyakala Parishad, in all India Lalit Kala national shows. I participated, and those days I was being serious, and my work was is in the collection of Lalit Kala Academy, Modern Art Gallery, and there are few galleries, and I started participating with my solos with painting and drawing in 80s. I had my 4 shows in Bombay, Delhi. In Bombay, 4 shows, and in Delhi, 3-4 shows, and in Canada and America, I had shows. So I was carrying my work, and this is how I became serious to participate with my solo exhibitions. So this is my work, and it was all together. And there are some, my works are in the collection in an important place. To mention, my works are with the Rashtrapati Bhavan. There are a few works are the permanent collection Rashtrapati Bhavan. So till today, because I was being a teacher in college, I worked in college till 2003. For 34 years I remained in the college, and during that time I had many group shows and all India shows, participation in the group shows. It was quite a big number. So this is the output. After that, as I said, I was wanting to have I was wanting to show my total show in one form, in one platform, that became here in IFEX. So this is how I have put my work here. 2003, I got retired from college. Happily, I left the college because I gave my knowledge, whatever I knew, I got the knowledge from my teacher. I gave that knowledge to my students. And those students are teaching in college now. I very proudly say, my students are looking after the departments. Professor Applied Art, Principal College of Art, they are all my students now. So this is a journey. Then I thought, why not to give time in my own journey, to give more time towards my graphic printmaking, my painting, my whatever I want to do in art. I thought I should give more time. And after 2003, I had contributed in the art scene. I'm satisfied what I am doing, and if my health permits, I'll keep working the way I am working, and hope very soon I'll be having some other more shows also. Maybe painting only or sculptures, maybe only again the joint exhibitions. I don't know what will, but I will keep working, and I want to work seriously, and I'm very happy to see I never saw my work on the wall as it was lying in the store under the folder, and stacked, all the painting was stacked in one corner. So when I saw the work on the wall, and the wall speaks, when the work is put up on the wall, it speaks what it says, Otherwise, it's very difficult to make out. So seeing my work on the wall, I really am enjoying my journey from 1961 to 2018. And I have a work of my sculptures, latest done in the month of March 2018, are in the show. And I'm happy to have my show here. And gesture is, you can see in my paintings, in my linos, in my sculpture, movement. There's a language. I'm talking myself. I'm talking to my painting, I'm talking to my work, and I'm explaining. And there's no need to explain. When I see my work, I really go back to the time when I'm working in that. I really enjoy, because body without speaking, the hand gesture, the expressions gives a lot. There's no need to speak sometime. You just come to know what I want to say. My expression, my eyes, my hand, anybody's gesture can give you language.